Solo Leveling is getting a live action series sometime soon, and it's done by Netflix. And I'm not exactly too big of a fan of this idea. When I heard the idea that they're doing a Solo Leveling live action, I just went, okay, sure. And then I was like, it's by Netflix. I went, fuck. Oh god. We all know Netflix's traction with live action anime, whether it be Cowboy Bebop or Death Note. It's like, oh, they did Yu Yu Hakusho recently. It's like, all right, man, okay. Now people will point and say, well, they did One Piece good. They did. Season 1 of One Piece was really good. Let's see if Season 2 is the same, because we all know the dreaded Season 2 curse of Netflix. There is another anime out there that Netflix just did an adaptation of, which I am blanking on the name, but they did the full-on Netflix. They race-swapped characters and all this shit. People are like, well, that actually kind of makes it worse, because the character you race-swapped is essentially a slave, so now it's like a white girl with a black slave. You didn't fucking think this through, did you? So, you know, I'm like, oh god, okay. I'm just, okay. But, you know, we have casting for the live action so far. We have 3. We have Jinwoo, Cha, and Jinho. And I gotta be honest, I don't hate them. I think these castings look pretty good. I saw some people going, well, they're doing one for Cha. She doesn't have blonde hair. Think it through. She's either gonna dye her hair or wear a wig. There's plenty of things we can focus on to dog on this for than the color of her fucking hair. And that's what I'm gonna talk about. So, according to Annie Empire, according to the series director, that the Solo Leveling live-action Netflix adaptation will feature heavy romance between Jinwoo and Heian. So, as a fan of Solo Leveling, right? I started watching the anime when it came out in 2024. Watched 2025 season 2. Loved the fucking anime so much. I have read the manhwa cover to cover 5 times in just 2025 alone. I love this fucking thing so much. I love Solo Leveling a lot. Heavy romance between Jinwoo and Cha. The Jinwoo and Heian romance it's there, it's cute, but it isn't really a big thing. It is more of a subplot. It is there, but they don't touch on it too much in the show, in the story. And that's because at its core, Solo Leveling is just a action, you know, for lack of a better word, shonen. It's not shonen because it probably has its own name in Korea, right? But for lack of a better word, that's what it is. And it doesn't focus too much on the romance. It focuses more on the story and the cool aura moments, right? But I like the romance idea of Jinwoo and Heian, right? And I feel like, you know, upping the romance a bit, that's not a bad thing to me. It really isn't. I feel like the anime is already gonna do that, because if you look at the fan art and all the shipping that's going on between Jinwoo and Heian from just season 2 alone, and they barely interacted like fully, it's crazy that that's already happened. So there's no way that the fucking, you know, the staff for the anime isn't like, you know, looking at that and going, oh, maybe we'll make some modifications here or there, or add some more stuff, you know? Like, I'm sure the anime is gonna up the romance anyway, right? I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But okay, here in the live action, they're gonna up the romance more too. I'm not against it. My problem is this. Here's where my problems start to arise. It has 7 episodes. That's how many episodes are in this first season. 7 episodes. How the fuck are you gonna get to the point where they meet in 7 episodes? It took the anime halfway through season 2 for them to meet. Right? Like, because they don't meet right away. It takes a while for these two to actually meet each other face to face. Right? So, how the fuck are you gonna get to the point where they meet each other in 7 episodes? There's 3 possibilities, right? 1, these episodes are going to be Stranger Things level movie length episodes. 2, you cut shit. Or 3, you changed shit. The last 2 are not optimal. They're not ideal for me, right? So I'm like, okay, 7 episodes. Like, if you would have said, hey, we've got, like, you know, 10 or 15 episodes for the season, I'm like, yeah, I could see you getting to that point where they meet. Sure. 7? That's a red flag for me, brother. I'm like, hold on now. Now there's definitely, like, if we take a look at the anime, because the anime can only go like 20 minutes an episode, right? So they can definitely do multiple episodes, like things that like maybe the anime took like 2 to 3 episodes to do, they can do that in one, right? Like Jinwoo getting chosen by the system is 1 episode, right? Like that's the first episode, or that could even again, depending on the length, that could be like just the first half of episode 1, and then the second half is him fully, you know, getting the system, right? That could be 1 episode. It depends on the length of these episodes, right? I need to see the length. These episodes, like, they're gonna be 40-minute episodes. I'm like, we're fucked. We're completely fucked. So it also depends on episode length, right? Also, I want to talk about this. How are you gonna do these action scenes? Because the action scenes in Solo Leveling really depend on it being in a 2D medium, right? Like a manhwa or an anime, where the bounds of reality do not hold anything over us, and we can just do it, right? We can do all this shit. We can have the explosions, all the cool, crazy moves, right? Like, we can have all that, right? We can have as many weapons and cool-looking things as we want. Jinwoo's got shadow soldiers, right? How the fuck are you gonna do that? He's got hundreds of these dudes in, like, every battle. So, it's like, I am like, ooh, I'm worried, right? I am very worried. So the show starts filming in April this year, right? That is when the show starts filming. I am following this, right? Because I'm gonna watch it. I will watch it. I will watch this with fucking like the biggest like. I'll be like holding a cross out in front of it, being like getting ready to like exorcise this fucking demon. Like I'm scared as shit. I hope it's good, right? Like, I want this to be good. Like, despite what I've said, I want this to be good. I would love for it to be where I get, like, 3 fucking great solo leveling, 4, actually, great solo leveling things out there, right? I've got the manhwa, I've got the anime, I play Solo Leveling Arise, like the mobile game, and now this. I would love for the live action to be good. I need to read the fucking novels. Alright, I gotta read those novels. And now this, right? Now this live action. I would love for the live action to join it and just be like, yeah, Solo Leveling is just great no matter what medium, right? But I got concerns, right? I have to stress I do have concerns. I don't go into things blindly believing like, oh my god, it's gonna be perfect. No, I'm a skeptical boy. Alright? I'm a skeptical guy. Alright? I look at things with a pretty skeptical view. Now, are there some things where I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be great just off the bat? Yeah, of course I do, right? But for something like this, when it's something I truly love, I'm always a lot more like, like, I want this to be good, and Solo Leveling is one of those. And I definitely want Solo Leveling to be good. Thankfully, I'm not the only one who's like, do we need a live action? Like, it could really, realistically, I don't want a live action Solo Leveling. I don't think we need it. We really don't need it. Let's finish the anime first, right? The anime isn't finished. We don't know when season 3 is coming out. Probably like, they said 2028, right? There is the rumor that there might be a Solo Leveling anime movie this year. If that's the case, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna go right into the next arc with introducing oh god, what's her name? The woman who's like she sees the future. Right, you guys know who I'm talking about. I am blanking on her name. I am so sorry. I'm blanking on her name, but she's like the woman who sees the future. Norma Selner, that's her name. Are they gonna start to go into that part? Right? Are we now gonna start to go into that arc? Because they cut that out of the finale of season 2. They completely cut that out and it made sense, right? You don't want to start the next arc, tease that when it's like we're not sure when season 3 comes out. So let's just kind of have an ending somewhat. Right, a somewhat definitive end, right? That type of thing, which I get. But are they going to start to go there? Are we going to start to do that and start the next arc? Or is this going to be an entirely original movie with its own thing? You know, I wonder what that would be if we do get that Solo Leveling movie, which is a rumor still, right? It is still a rumor. It's not confirmed. I'd like it to be because I want more solo leveling. But there we go. These are just my thoughts, my rambles on this whole thing. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited for this? Let me know. And if you're not, also let me know. And I'll see you guys all next time. So yeah, take care.